No matter what people will say, Xbox Series S is a remarkable machine. It manages to be a next-gen console without actually being next-gen powerful. And probably the best thing about this console is its size. It's tiny. It reminds me the good old days of the small console. And it's nowhere as big as its big brother, like Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. And its remarkable size gives it also remarkable capabilities and options for you to mod it. And in this video we're going to be talking about one such modification where you can actually transform your Xbox Series S into, well, kind of like a laptop, which you can take it on the go and be free of shackles of your TV and the living room. And we can do it with a Depgi or Depgi or whatever it's called, portable monitor for your Xbox Series S. Before we're gonna continue, full disclaimers here. This video is not sponsored by anyone, except for me. However, I did receive this portable monitor for free, but it will not affect my opinions about it. So now let's go to Xbox and see how we can actually transform it into a portable monitor. I did this with this portable monitor, which is 1080p, 60Hz, and 12.5 inch inside. And it perfectly fits an Xbox Series S. So much so that anyone who has not seen the console itself thought that this was an actual part of the console. Colors and materials used in this monitor is superb. It's practically the same one as on Xbox Series S. And all you need to do is just attach it on one side, screw it on the other side, connect the cables, and that's it. Oh, speaking of cables, you all need to do is just connect HDMI from the console to the monitor and connect power either directly to the wall and connect monitor to the power through the wall or directly on a console's USB port. But this one has its limitation, which we're going to talk about. Console has its own speakers, its headphone jacks, and it even has an additional HDMI port, even to connect few different things. I don't know why you would connect few different things on this, but yeah, you can. You also get the remote, and well, that's it. That's all that you will need to do. Now your console is free of TV. Speakers have pretty good sound and they're pretty loud. The monitor is pretty bright and also looks surprisingly good, especially for this size, because at 12 inches 1080p looks amazing, and playing on this is actually pretty superb. Now you can sit pretty close to the console and take this wherever you want. You can take it outside, you can play it on your desk or whatever you want. It's incredibly versatile, but there are downsides to it, and which I'm going to be talking about. Downside number one, you are still not free of electrical outlet. This thing does not have a battery, and since your Xbox also requires power, you need to find an outlet for your Xbox. It's not completely portable. That's its probably a biggest downside, but that's not all. Other smaller downside, before we're gonna get to the biggest one, is that USB port on Xbox is actually pretty limited, and it's not giving you a full power on speakers or full brightness on a monitor. Even though brightness is pretty fine, it will be pretty difficult to play it very sunny day under direct sunlight. But the biggest downside of it, and yep, I will be honest with you, despite I've received this product for free, is that its price. And just to give you a context for this price, Xbox Series S is made for the people who cannot afford to pay a lot of money for the consoles, or for the ones who just want the cheapest version. And Xbox Series S can cost somewhere from $300 all the way down to $200. For some deals, you can find it for the cheaper. Well, this monitor costs quite a lot. There are three versions of the monitor. One is 11.6 inches, 1080p, another is 12.5 inches 1080p, which I have, and another one is 2K with 144 Hz, which is 15.6 inches. Do you want the prices for those? Well, 11.6 inches one costs $199, but you can also get a $30 coupon for it on Amazon, which decreases prices to around $170. 12.5 inch one costs $299, but you can get a $60 coupon, which will decrease its price to around $240. And 15.6 inch one, which is very large, costs $399, and you can get also $40 coupon, decreasing it to around $260. Are those worth it for this price? Well, you have two different ways of looking at it. If you don't have a separate TV, I don't know why you wouldn't have, but let's say you don't have a separate TV in your setup like this one, and you still want to play on a console and you don't want to connect your Xbox to your monitor, then yes, it's pretty okay, even though you can actually get quite a great big monitors for those prices, and you can even get quite a good portable monitors for those prices as well. It won't be as high quality as this one, but you still can. And another reason to, well, justify this price is that you absolutely need the portability. It should be imperative for you to use the Xbox as a laptop. If it is imperative for you, then yeah, okay, this might be justified, but it's a bit too expensive. Would I buy this myself even if I had a free budget for this? Probably not. Did I use it myself outside of constraints of this review? Actually, yes. I did travel to my hometown when my wife was doing surgery, and I didn't have a TV in my room, and I just used this portable Xbox monitor, and it was pretty fun, pretty cool, and probably will be continuing to use it, but I would still not buy it if it was for me. Oh, and also one downside that I didn't like is that you cannot keep it attached just like that forever because of its design and Xbox's design. We see the main exhaust port of Xbox is on the top. So if you will close the lid while it is still connected and while it is in a sleep mode, the Xbox will still continue working and releasing its heat through the exhaust port, potentially damaging your monitor and your Xbox, which is a serious design flaw. And I don't think that there could be anything done about that, except maybe somehow to make it rotated, like have additional legs on an Xbox, and I don't know. So when I use it on my TV, I actually need to detach this. Not that I need that, but yeah, it's preferable because otherwise it looks ridiculous and uses too much space. So yeah, that's that. There's my honest opinion. I actually used it as a laptop and yep, it was fun, but it has way too much downsides for me to recommend it to all of you. Unless you are in those two categories that absolutely need that for portability or absolutely need that because you don't have a TV and don't want to get TV or don't want to get any other XL monitor. And portability at your place is essential for you. And also if you have a big budget, because yeah, it's kind of steep price for an Xbox Series S. Well, this should be it for today. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you like, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.